Hey Virgo, what's up? So I'm gonna do this reading for you. I got new cards. I just want to see how they work out. I didn't know when I got them that they were like love cards, so I'm just gonna do my own way of doing them. Okay. When I was shuffling for you, I heard like you're doing a new project. I don't know if it's with another person or if it's within yourself. I don't know if something has happened recently where you're trying to look at things differently and trying to connect more with spirit as the yes card comes out. And realize that there's things that you want to do things differently this time. That could be with a person, yourself, you know, anything. So let's just get into the cards. So, okay, when it says spirit, you could either be trying to get more clarity on your spirituality, and reconciling back with yourself and learning more about yourself. And there could have been a time where you were having a problem with trusting people or trusting yourself with decisions. You thought that you were doing the right thing, but then it would turn out in the end like it wasn't, or you were handling something. And it's asking you to like notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships, because maybe you were very not ungrateful and not unaware, but maybe it just, the way you've been living your whole entire life, it's been the same kind of way, especially in all your relationships, and nothing has really changed. And there's a recognition right now that the universe is trying to have you recognize signs and miracles, and trusting your intuition. Something going to happen recently. Okay, so when it says your spirit is about to be sublimated, 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 whatever, okay? You have spirit and soul, okay? Because you have spirit and soul, it's making me think that maybe you are connecting with the spiritual world more and realizing that your soul is actually what deepens your relationships. So like look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships, okay? You might have been seeing a lot of synchronicities lately. Your soul matches amazing moments of synchronicities when you are trying to manifest something new. And if you're thinking of something, and it will pop up and show you that you're on the right track, and that your manifestations or your new thoughts are coming to light, okay, in a sense. It's saying to observe these, and when you see them, to be happy with them. Trust your intuition, whatever it is that you're thinking of is yes. Now, back to spirit and soul. You could be connecting in the spiritual realm or with a certain spirit that has passed over, that is helping you recognize the relationships that you have been having during your life, which is making you look deeper into the purpose of your relationships. And it's making you work on a new project, either within yourself or with somebody else. And that's what's really making you come to these decisions and these epiphanies about, you know, maybe it was me. Maybe I did do certain things that affected this relationship to end, or, you know, affected this person to act a certain type of way, or, you know, like you're getting deeply rooted more into seeing and observing and having the synchronicities of getting more of that clarity of what was, what is, what will be in your relationships by looking at your past and how you were in the past with it. But you're also, maybe, this could be for some or not, or even subliminally, realizing that through connecting through the spiritual realm for whatever reason, or seeing things differently from a passed over loved one, or from a tragedy that just happened recently, that you do want to change your relationships because you are realizing how much people really do mean to you, and reestablishing trust in that process. And your soul is preparing you for that. Now, what I'm trying to say again is you might be realizing how you're a spirit having a human experience, right? So when we can finally see that, we realize that we are supernatural. You know, we do have the capabilities to do way more than we know or would even realize being able to do. And you're recognizing that right now. And even if it's not in a supernatural way, it could be in a way that like you can do things differently. You're not stuck. You're not stagnant in your own ways. You know what I mean? Like, because people get older and they'll be like, oh, that's just who I am. But you don't have to be. And if it's not a good quality, if it's not helping you, if it's not helping you in your ascension and your enlightenment stages, like, or healing, that's when we have to be honest with ourselves and be like, okay, this really isn't working for me. This really isn't sparking my soul. It really isn't what I want for my life. This isn't really how I want to connect with people. This isn't how I want it to be with this person or that person. I see my little Ronaldo thing. Which reminds me of Virgo, I know. And I can kind of see them going through this right now. Because I just know. But yeah, so it's like, I feel like lately you've been looking at your relationships differently and seeing them as I've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. This is how I've always been, you know, and you're trying to deeply root in yourself into a new way of doing things in your relationships. Again, whatever you're asking yourself, trust your intuition. The answer is yes. And just accept and be prepared to take whatever is in store next for you, okay? Because something's going to come to the surface and you might get caught off guard. You might not even realize it. You might not even be in this place right now, but there could be something that happens soon in the future that you're going to get clarity about, that is going to make you rethink things, and that's going to be like your answer to whatever it is that you're asking, either out loud in your head to the universe specifically, or just talking to yourself. If there's anything that you need to get off your chest, but you feel like you can't talk to anybody about it, even saying it out loud makes you feel better. Okay. So if you have emotions, it's asking you to look deeper into your emotion state, the things that you do, you know, realize that love can conquer all, and each moment, or think of a special moment that brought you and your partner joy of love, but like, it doesn't have to be your partner, it can just be your relationships, you know, like what was a time and point that you had a good moment in a relationship, and then try to remember what energy you were in when that happened, and see, you know, maybe it was a long time ago, and try to remember what it was like then, like what was different within you that kind of prevents that, I'll take that, from happening now. Okay, you have serenity, positive action, being true. But the one that was on top, which is the one that I want to take, is the voice of the heart. Okay, I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of life. So you could have had relationships in the past that have made you fearful to discover the voice of your heart and walking into that Do you know what I mean? This just said me and it had serenity. For sure, I just had serenity for you. You got to make a different choice. You got to make a different choice in, that's funny, and what it is I just did that. You saw me. These all fell out, and then I picked up the card, and it was the voice of my heart. So listen to what it is that your emotions are telling you right now. This keeps coming up, too. It keeps coming up. Choice. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. And I'm pretty sure I even said positive energy. I love this. And me, I also saw. I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. Yeah, so listen to yourself right now. Don't deny what it is you're hearing, and don't think like, oh, I could never do that, or this person, like, is this, that, and the other thing. I couldn't let my guard down with this. Like, there's things that you're doing right now that are limiting you in your relationships, and yourself. You could be telling yourself, no, I can't do that. I can't do this. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good enough for that. Like, you know, like when things come up, make the choice of listening to your thoughts and realize what it is you're saying to yourself so you can change that inner critic. Okay? All right. I think that's it. All right. Bye, guys.